top 3 tips that you would give to teenagers as we live in this very modern and evolving world around this topic?
Yeah, well, financial literacy and just financial foundation skills are so important. I think there's so much that kids are learning in school, like around STEM and in the mathematics program. But something that I think is definitely lacking is really that practical knowledge that folks can take away and use in their everyday lives. Geometry, trigonometry, calculus, those are all great and important for certain, fields that you're looking to go into. But at the end of the day, I think it's really important just to understand the financial basics, how to open up a checking account, like what compound interest is, all the things, how do taxes work. So I feel like we're getting better at that just collectively across the country. And there's, more state standards that are going into place, more curriculum development. More states are kind of recognizing the value and having that as a graduation standard. So I think first and foremost, it's hopefully your school's offering those types of programs. But if they're not yet, seek it out. There's a ton of different resources out there. You have to certainly be mindful of the credentials and credibility of some of the sources. I mean, there are a lot of financial influencers on TikTok and, Snapchat, Instagram, who are, touting a lot of the financial capability messaging, but just make sure that you're always being mindful of the source where you're getting information. So first and foremost, it's just understanding the basics. Second, it's really having an understanding of the mechanics behind digital payments platforms that you might be interested in using. Digital payments are awesome. They're convenient, they're fast, but you need to make sure that you know how to use them safely. There's a lot of fraud and scams that you're hearing about in the news. I mean, there are Netflix shows about people getting scammed, romance scams, all the things. And so really understanding the way to use digital payments safely, how to spot and avoid fraud and scams. And really, I guess that leads it to my third point, which is around with digital payments, our identities are online. And so it's really, really important to understand not only how does the payments platform that you want to use, how does it work? What are some of the nuances with how to use it and send money safely? But also going more on the offense, which is making sure that your identity online is safeguarded. And what I mean by that is not revealing, personal information about yourself on your social media platforms. Making sure that, I'm sure there's just a small percentage of folks that are gonna hit it and become these huge Instagram or, social media, TikTok influencers. So chances are you're probably not gonna be the next big influencer. So, think about really keeping your profile private, followers and all, the follower accounts, it's who cares. Keep your profile private as much as you can, and really be mindful of not revealing too much about where you live, what your birthday is, what your dog's name is, because it's really easy for fraudsters and scammers to figure out, oh, okay, this is what this person's password might be. This is their birthday, this is their dog's name. So the less you share on social media, the better, which sounds very contrary to kind of the day and age that we're living in. But those are really the top ways that you can get ahead of the financial game, by really starting with financial foundation skills and just understanding practical financial skills, but then taking that a step further and backing it up with safe online behavior.
Yeah, so important and overlooked in the sense of my education. I don't remember learning about this in school, so.
Yeah, me neither. We definitely did not.
Yeah.
Access all our high school financial education courses at everfi.com/K-12. In Money Moves, students learn how to make wise decisions that support their financial well-being, with a focus on safe and responsible use of virtual payment apps, as well as online fraud prevention. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more inspiring conversations.